Hi guys, it's Jelly from Feeling Jelly Arts here. This time around we are going to Matsucon in Oulu and it's my first time doing this convention, so I'm really excited. Let's go! Since Matsucon is a much smaller convention, I'm not planning to do so much prep for it. I am of course packing my bags and I did get some small amounts of restock, but for example I'm not doing my test setup at home this time around. I also did the same size tables twice already this year, so there's no point in me building a third similar setup because I already know where everything is going and what it's gonna look like, so that's what we're going with this time. I still have about a week before the convention, so I might come up with something new, some new ideas, but unless I do, there's not gonna be much of the prep before we head out. So let's go. Okay, so I've decided that since the table at Matsucon is pretty much the same size as in Hypecon and Tampere Kupli, 180 centimeters wide, I'm not going to do a test setup at home this time. Instead, I'm going with this graph here, since it's gonna be pretty much the same anyways, only changing around a few things. One of them being the lanyards being here instead of the notebooks or mouse pads. And the mouse pads and notebooks are not coming with me at all to this event. Other than that, it's gonna be pretty much the same. As there is only 3 weeks since my last show, this is gonna be my only new merch this time around. The 5 Kaiju no 8 designs. I really like how they turned out. The Kafka especially, he has his little kaiju version on the other side. I really hope these guys do well in the coming events, and yeah, I really like the show, so hoping it does well. I finally slowly started packing up for the convention. As you can see, I've decided to tear down my holographic charms display. Instead, they will be displayed in the future as all of my other charms. Yeah, I'm not hurrying with it, just slowly getting things packed over the weekend. It is the second day of packing. Today I'm going to fill up my 2 suitcases. This is where I'm at. Only this half is filled. Now I'm about to fill the rest of them. This pile is going in one of the bags. And also all of this stuff here, so let's go. So I finished packing the suitcases. They are really full now. I think I need a third bag. Good morning. Day 0. I'm almost about to leave, except that our cat just had an accident. Tried to eat a pea, so he's a bit swollen on this side right now. I think I have to keep an eye on him a bit longer. I hope I can leave as planned, but if he's feeling sick, of course I'm rushing him to the vet before leaving, so hope everything goes well with him despite this little accident. He just loves to eat bugs, and a bee got inside our balcony, so he was being a bit silly, but I think he looks mostly fine. It's been half an hour since he had the accident, and he's not acting any strangely, so I hope it was just a big scare. Okay, the kitty seems to be fine. He's having someone check up on him during the day, so I'm feeling a bit more relieved to leave right now. So I have my stuff packed. Here, this bag is going with me, and this stuff is going with me. I'm going with the omnibus. It's one of the long distance buses, and it's actually the first time I'm taking it. And the first time I'm taking with this amount of luggage. So wish me luck. I made it to Oulu. Yay! We are here at Pohjankartano, and Rota is here as well. We are waiting to get inside. There's still students going around the school, so I have to wait a bit with the luggage. For now, we are just dropping off all of the stuff and then going for lunch. Happiest day on earth. I have ramen. Peace. We reached the spot. It's time to make the setup. We have friends as our neighbors, and we have our own little corner here. And the rest of the artist alley is here. Okay, we are at this point, almost ready to lift the structure on the table. Almost done for the day. This is what it's looking like right now. Rota is here to the side, adding all the charms in the charm tree. I don't even know half of these guys. Not even half. Major of these guys are unknown to me. Yeah, but at least I know them. At least you. Finished. For once, the lighting is really good here. I think it looks good. A disaster struck. We tried to move the table a bit and one of the legs gave up, this one here, and all of the charms fell down. And we have a mess to clean up, but luckily nothing else fell. And it's fixed. It was quite a bit of work, but now it's standing again. And then we're done. Now it's going to sleep. Bye bye table. Good night. Okay, so we're done for the day. Made it to Rota's place. Really excited for tomorrow. It was unfortunate that the table crashed, but luckily we saved most of it and then collected all the charms together, so no biggie. Excited to see what happens tomorrow. It is my first time at this convention, and I happen to know that the Saturday tickets are sold out. There are still some tickets for the whole weekend and for the Sunday as well. So hope to see that it's a good convention. Good morning, day 1. We are already here, and you can see everyone is already preparing. It's about 30 minutes before we open the show. Really excited, hoping for a good day. Today it's going to be thunderstorming, hopefully not too bad, but I can already feel the humidity in the air for the day. I'm just quickly going to show you guys the venue. This side is one part of the artist alley. In the middle are the dealers, and then here is the other part of the artist alley, and this is where we are. And this is the table, it's finished. We didn't have to do anything much this morning. Everything was standing up. Luckily, we were a bit nervous about that after the accident yesterday. But everything is looking so cute. And we are ready for the show. It is now 10 o'clock, so we're supposed to be open, but I don't see any customers yet, any attendees yet, just the artists. But I hope people arrive soon. We are about an hour and 15 minutes into the convention. It started really slowly, but usually smaller conventions are like that. Now it has picked up quite a lot. As you can see, I'm sweating. It's really humid here, but hope we can last through the day. We are now about 3 hours into the convention. It's been pretty much non-stop ever since my last clip. Alleyway is pretty full of people all the time, and the sales are pretty good. We are about halfway of our goal for the day, and I think we will reach the goal today. But it's really sweaty here. It's about 3 p.m. right now, 3 more hours left of the Saturday. We have smashed the goal for the day, so I'm really happy. It's still sweaty as heck, but feeling really good, excited. only about 1.5 hours left now. Sales have quieted down quite a lot. There's still people walking around, but the cosplay competition is going on, so it makes the sales much slower. We just reached the minimum goal I set for the entire event, so everything we make tomorrow is a bonus, so great going. Soon we are putting the shop to sleep, and then we are going to head out for dinner. And we are done for the day. This is what it's looking like right now. Now we put the sheet over it. Good night. Day 2, let's go. It's actually sunny outside, even though it was supposed to be raining, so we are in luck. This is what the shop is looking like this morning. We actually learned this morning that we're opening 15 minutes earlier than we were supposed to at first, and we were preparing to come right before opening, so we had to rush a bit in the morning, but now we are here. And we open soon. Okay, so the Sunday started really slowly, like usual. We didn't make many sales for the first hour, but now it's picked up quite a lot. There was actually a burst of people, which I'm really happy about. It seems that it's gonna be a good Sunday. It's about 2 o'clock now, and it is turning out to be a super slow Sunday. And people are asking if we are staying until the last minute, and unfortunately I have to rush to go to the train today, so I can't promise to be here until last minute. Trying to encourage people to do their shopping now while they still can, and we'll just have to see if there's a last minute rush before we have to leave or not. We just reached the goal I had in mind for this event, so I'm really happy. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so we started low-key packing now. There's still an hour left of the show, but we have to leave to catch the train, so I started packing already. Some of the stuff has already left the table, and we are packing it behind here. We are tearing down all together, almost done. Now the spot is empty. Say hi to our neighbors and other people. Artist alley coordinator. Bye. We are done. Yay. And there's air. I've never had a convention that was quite as humid for the whole weekend. There have been days of humidity, but not the whole weekend. So yes, finally some fresh air. Now heading home. Hi guys, it's been a week since Matsucon and I finally gathered my thoughts. I got really tired after the convention, but it was so much fun, so let's talk about it. So it was my first time in Matsucon, but I did really enjoy the atmosphere there. I think Oulu people are always really nice, and we had fun. Our table neighbors were awesome. We had our little corner space, and we shared a lot of laughs during the more slow times of the convention. Also really enjoyed the presence of the artist alley coordinator. They were really helpful and accommodating whenever we wanted to change something about the table layout. They always agreed and they even helped us do it. And they even drove around a little snack cart where artists could pick some snacks and coffee and tea and such. And I think they were really doing their best. Rarely any convention goes super smoothly this time. The hiccups were about miscommunication about times, Setup time during Saturday morning was cut short by 1 hour, so those people who wanted to set up early on Saturday had 1 hour less time, and then also opening 15 minutes earlier than planned on Sunday were some of the miscommunications. Then again, my table crashed, so the tables weren't as sturdy as they could be, but overall I think the convention went great. There's nothing against the organizers from my part, but I think some stresses could have been avoided with better tables and better communication. For a smaller convention, the sales were really good for me. The convention hasn't announced their final attendee count, but my guesstimate would be about 1,000 people attending. It might be a bit less. This convention has usually had less attendance, but at least the sales were good enough for me that this is what I would estimate. So in total I made about 2,400 euros in sales. My original goal was 1,500 euros, which we smashed already on Saturday, making Sunday about half of Saturday's sales, which is pretty typical for me and as estimated. But yeah, I'm really happy with smashing the goal by so much. After all of my expenses, which is this time basically travel, the table and the tickets, my assistant's pay and the sales taxes, because I don't have to pay for accommodation since I was staying with Rota this time around. My total profits was about 1,600 euros, so pretty good profit. As always, you can read more about the convention and my numbers from my Patreon. I will leave the link below so you can check it out if you wish to learn more. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment or subscribe and follow along on my adventures. And also do check out my other socials. Currently I have pillow giveaway going on Instagram until the beginning of September, so do check it out as well. Matsucon was well worth my time and I hope to do it again sometime in the future. Next up for me is Dragon. It is taking place in Tampere again, and it is one of the biggest and most important events for me this year. This time we are doing something a bit different. We are staying outside in one of the little cottages, and it's gonna be really exciting. So see you there, I guess. Bye.